on, cap on, drum hole 30, no add on. Little man, not the one to go bad on. Big kickstand, fold out when you lack on. You ain't no man, you a mouse in a rat hole.
What's going on YouTube? This is Sean Edwards, and today I wanted to talk to you about how God of War changed my views on gaming difficulties forever and my disappointment with Spider-Man PS4's DLC and New Game Plus mode. When I was younger, I played a lot of games that were too difficult. I mainly played hack and slashes and beat 'em up games, but it wasn't until I played God of War on the PS4 that I was hit with a reality check. This game required strategy, so much so that at the beginning when I played on the hardest difficulty, Give Me God of War, I had to go back because I couldn't even pass the tutorial. So from then on, I beat the game on Give Me a Challenge mode, and it wasn't until a few weeks later that I decided, you know what, I should give New Game Plus a try. And this time, I did beat the game on Give Me God of War. Of course, this playthrough was a lot easier because I knew what to expect from enemies, even though they may have been faster. For those of you who don't know, not Give Me God of War, but New Game Plus mode is a mode for most video games that allows you to play the story over again, but this time the enemies are a lot tougher. Not only that, but they do allow you to play with the gear that you had once you beat the video game and all the upgrades that you had as well. When I finished playing God of War's New Game Plus, I was hoping Spider-Man PS4s would live up to that standard that I had set for any game that has a New Game Plus mode, but unfortunately I was mistaken. For starters, if you haven't read my review on Spider-Man PS4, I encourage you to go check out my blog. I'll leave the link in the description for you. On my first playthrough, even though I played Spider-Man PS4 on the spectacular difficulty, which is the hardest one in the game, I wasn't really challenged by my enemies. Now, I did die a few times, but that was just out of carelessness, and it wasn't to the point of death that I had in God of War. Of course, I was excited for New Game Plus and the new Ultimate difficulty that came with the update 1.07 that dropped not too long ago. But when I actually started playing, I in no way felt like I was being challenged by my enemies. Now, I will say that the damage I received is greater than what I did on Spectacular mode, but the enemies just didn't seem to be any more difficult. Now, when it came to the new DLC, I enjoyed the story. I thought it was decent, but it was not worth the $25 that Insomniac was asking for, and that's for the bundle. For each individual part, it's $9. Now, I won't give you any spoilers, but Insomniac did leave us with a cliffhanger at the end of the DLC. I kind of expected this because how else are you going to get people to pay for the other two parts to the story? But the story itself, it was fine. You know, I didn't have a problem with it, but it was the side missions, like in the original story, that I had a problem with. They were just rehashes of what we've been doing. There are collectible paintings around the city similar to the backpacks in the original story, and the screwball challenges are just rehashes of the Taskmaster challenges. Insomniac not only dropped the ball again when it came to the side missions, but I'm not a fan of the 3 costumes that came along with this DLC. The only suit that you could say I was quote-unquote satisfied with was the Scarlet Spider costume. The other 2 was just a waste of a costume slot to me. I thought they could have put in better suits. Overall, because of the difficulty that I had with God of War's New Game Plus, I expected a little bit more from Spider-Man PS4. And aside from its story, the City That Never Sleeps DLC wasn't worth the cash to me. Well, these are my personal thoughts. Let me know how y'all feel down in the comments below. Thanks for checking out my channel. Please drop a like and subscribe. This has been Sean Edwards, and I am signing off. Have a blessed day.
Anybody that feel like they at the bottom. Nobody to tell them they special, you know I got them. Nobody there to tell them they love them, well I got them. No matter